to make the stop.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
This will be the 8th play of this drive. Shotgun time here for Joe Flacco. Second down and 5. Looking to the right side and throwing. And the throw is incomplete. Third down. They didn't fare too well in these situations last week. The Dolphins go with the dime formation here on defense. Third and 5. Makes the catch in the open field.
You can't play zone coverage against this quarterback. He knows it's zone, and he's going to find the open throwing lane, and he gets it done.
First down and 10.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the offense that time on first down. Now the defense is in a good situation.
Flacco from the shotgun. Out to Smith. Smith's marked down after a gain of 9.
When you throw this pass as a quarterback, you've got to stick it right onto the body of the wide receiver. They are nervous because they're running across the middle.
Mounting a serious drive. Third down and 10. The defense gets a sack.
Well, the defense has got to be excited. Anytime on third down they make the play, they get pretty fired up. But when you sack a quarterback on third down, that is one happy and emotional defense right now.
The kick is through for 3.
Well, Jim, that field goal puts them in the lead. It was a nice drive by the offense, and what it does, it just gives you confidence. You did some positive things on the field, and it should carry over for you for the rest of the game.
Dolphins for the extra point. Extra point is good. Moreno's over on the sidelines. He was... For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends. First down at the 20. Out of the eye. Here's the handoff.
Good coaching on the defensive side. Everybody stays at home. They stay in their gap, and they hold that run to a short gain.
Joe Flacco will take it right from the center. Will run it. Here's the handoff to the right side, and he's brought to the ground.
Well, a short gain on the run that time by the offense. When you're a running football team, listen, there's going to be a lot of ugly plays that don't work. You just got to keep running them.
Shakes off the hit, and he's going to be dropped. And that's a 3 and out for the offense.
Well, that time the quarterback is sacked on the third down, and that's, of course,
this is a long field goal about to be attempted.
No good. I think it was a risky decision to send him out there and kick this long field goal. They miss it, and look what they've done. They've given the other team's offense very good field position.
Flacco will have it in the pistol. First down at the 48. They'll go ground. Stiff arms to stay on his feet. And we knew, talking with both teams, how much the running game would be a focus today, and for good reason. Here's a running back doing tremendous things out there, as he has all year long.
I think that's what's really incredible, isn't it? Both teams do exactly what they wanted to do. The offense says we want to run it. The defense says we got to stop it. And how about it? The offense, once again, overpowering the defense.
2-minute warning.
Coming up in 2 minutes, it's the EA Sports Halftime Show, sponsored by Verizon.
And now as we come back to the field, we're looking at a defense trying to maintain a lead going into the break. Two tight ends on the field here. The Ravens have it at the 29. He'll get it again. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down.
Nice job that time. The run play gets the first down. You move those chains. Hey, it's kind of fun to watch a team tough enough and patient enough to run the football to get these first downs instead of throwing it all the time.
Split backfield here. First down at the 19. He's looking to the right here on this throw. Wheeler's able to swat the pass away.
Hard to throw over some of these linebackers in the NFL now. They got such good size. You try to throw over them, here's what happens. These big guys will knock it down.
Flacco's back in shotgun formation. Flacco complete. Baltimore puts up 6.
Nowadays, so many kids, they grow up, they want to be wide receivers. I don't blame them. They're out there, they get to catch the football, they get to score touchdowns, they get to do dances, and you're not...
All set to punt here. Touchback, and the ball will be spotted at the 20. The Ravens are getting set for their next possession. Smith's going to get set in the slot for this snap. Flacco's going to take the snap from the shotgun. Here's the throw, and it's off the mark. Second down. To the ground, trying to plow ahead. And he's taken down, but not until he picks up the first. New set of downs now after picking up the first on the ground. Looking across the middle, and he's tackled some 3 yards away from a first down. Second down, 3 for the first. Secures it with 2 hands. And they advance the ball onto the other side of the field. The Ravens have to take their final timeout. That's it. The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. One more snap, and we'll head to halftime. Going for the home run. A close call on the interception. Delmas had the play on it. That does it for the first half. Dolphins trail in this one.
All right, welcome to the Verizon Halftime Report. Let's take a look back at the first half. Both teams have played smart with the football in the first half. Each team has avoided that one big turnover to this point, and it's a reason we have a very tight...
Dolphins for the extra point. And the point after is good. The Ravens set up for the kick return. They've just lost the... Offense lines up here. Flacco will take it from the gun. And he's forced to the ground.
That time the quarterback didn't hold the football. The left side of the line they just collapse. He doesn't even feel it or see it, and he goes down for the sack.
Will go draw. Starts there that time for the tackle. The Ravens have struggled in pass protection. Flacco's been under a lot of heat today, Phil.
Well, saying they are struggling with pass protection is an understatement. The offensive line, they're just having an awful day.
He's setting up here. He's been sacked 4 times already. What a beating it has been for the quarterback. We don't always get to see defensive matchups these days, but today it's been exactly that. Low-scoring game, and it's because both defenses have really stepped up and done their job.
Yeah, a lot of people look at games like this and go, oh, that's boring. I think it's fun to see because we don't get to see it too often. And what it does, it puts a lot of pressure on the players and especially the coaches to make decisions that are going to give their team a chance to win in a game like this.
They're set to punt it away now.
Let's go, guys.
That's a gain of 8. The Ravens break huddle and start their drive this time from the 38. He's setting up here. He's been sacked 4 times already. What a beating it has been for the quarterback. And here's a stat line that comes as a surprise to no one, Phil. This running back getting it done once again on the ground.
No surprise, that is right. Listen, this team practices the running game. They are tough. That's why they get it done week in and week out.
And Jones in on the tackle.
Big first down by the offense that time. Here in the second half, they're losing a close game, and you get that first down. It just gives you confidence. It opens up the playbook, and it just gives you a better chance of going down the field and getting the score.
Out to Smith. Henderson's there to take him down.
That's a nice job by the offense there. Get the first down, keep those chains moving, give yourself 3 more opportunities.
Split backfield here. First down at the 34. Catch made. And that'll gain just a few yards.
Well, the quarterback showed off his arm strength that time, didn't he? He put the football right on the money, on a line, right into the receiver's hands.
And here we have second down. Joe Flacco will take it right from the center. Final quarter underway now with this snap. Deion Jordan puts a stop to that one. As we've seen today, this is a team that's dedicated to the run, and it's paid off with some very good stats on the ground.
Well, it shows you what the coach thinks. He believes in running the football, and when you believe in it, what happens to your football team? They become tough, and they have shown that toughness here today. That's why they have such a good ground game going.
The Dolphins all season long have won the turnover battle, and today it's more of the same.
When you look at turnovers, it really, to me, comes down to one thing. That means you have a lot of speed on the defensive side. You can hit them before they are ready, and that's what they're doing here today. He just shows no signs of slowing down, does he, Jim? He's a top rusher in the NFL so far this year, and once again today, he is making it happen. Beautiful run for big yards. Anytime your team is down, you're inside the other team's red zone, you look for one of your star players, your quarterback, wide receiver, or running back. They need to make a big play here.
The Dolphins have stepped up on defense today, and Phil, this is a defense that has been very weak at times, but that's not the case today.
Well, if you want to win a championship, it's not a cliche. Your defense has to play well, and one of the reasons why they're playing is
power surge, touchdown.
Touchdown.
Well, Jim, I think he's one of the top 10 running backs in the NFL, and he proves it because he just knows how to get in the end zone. That time, he's physical, gets that extra little.
The Dolphins will punt it. Hit the 2-minute warning in the second half. Now on first down, every snap crucial the rest of the way. There's a lot of extra weight out there for this jumbo set. Got a big lane. And Delmas, the one who brings him to the ground. That's a timeout call. They're able to move the chains after that last run. Here they come back to the line after picking up over 20 yards on that last play. Tackled just 3 yards short of the first. This will be second down. They feed it to him one more time. And he's tackled, but not until he picked up the first down. And they're going to call a timeout here to stop the clock. First down here after the run. It's a two-tight end formation. Another handoff right back to him. Finnegan's there to make the tackle.
Definitely not surprised to see this running back get another long run. My gosh, he's been doing it all year long. So far this year, he's in the top 10 in rushing yards, and looks like he's going to stay there.
Jones is in on the tackle.
Another big day for the running back. He came into today's game in the top 10 in the NFL rushing yards, and he's just adding to those yards. Nice run.
The Ravens snap it at the 36. They call his name again.
Jim, in a situation like this, you just got to trust your defense and punt the football away. Fourth and short, near midfield. It's in the fourth quarter. You got to lead. Your defense, believe in it. Punt that football away.
The Ravens have it at the 39. Taken down after picking up the first.
Situations like this, when you're looking to get that one first down to win the game, it's tough because the defense knows there's only a few plays that you're going to try to run, but the offense gets it done. Great job.
Nickel formation here for the defense. Takes the knee. This will be the 8th play of this drive. Memorable game this truly was. For Phil Simms, Danielle Bellini, and Larry Ridley, Jim Nance saying so long for now, and we leave you with the GMC Never Say Never moment of the game.
Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. In today's matchup, we've got a pair of running backs who are hoping for plenty of touches to come their way. It's the Ravens going up against the Jaguars. Now we'll go down to Jim Nantz and Phil Simms for this Week 15 matchup.
Jaguars, Ravens, coming up on EA Sports. Winter is here as the temperature continues to drop as we get set for kickoff for today's matchup.
Hello, friends. Jim Nantz and Phil Simms on the scene. This matchup today is a unique one. It's about as much about being healthy as it is about winning the game as the postseason is looming. How about it? How important will it be to win here today?
Jim, you're right. It is a unique one, but we see it more and more in the NFL. Teams that get down to the last 1 or 2 games of the year where they clinch the playoff spot. How do you approach the game? Play your starters. Give them a chance to go out there and excel. But you also, as a head coach, got to know when that time is up and take them out of the game to keep them healthy.
The best team in the AFC will be kicking off to get this game started. And so now they'll call on Anger to punt the football. It's first down as they head to the line. Here's the handoff, and they'll run it. And he's tackled just 2 yards short of a first down.
That was a power running play that time by the offense. It picked up some good yards. Nothing like it. Show the defense you're willing to get in there and slug it out and get some tough running yards.
Gets the handle here. That brings the play to an end.
What a good job by the running back that time. He reads the blocks very well, and he picks his way through there and picks up a first down. That's nice.
Flacco will have it in the pistol. Now first and 10. Staying with the ground.
They bring him down at the 41-yard line.
That leads us to second down. Jones, a receiver in the slot. From the gun, Flacco. Smith's got it, and a first.
Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
Jim, when you have a quarterback that is accurate as this guy is, when he sees man-to-man coverage, he is going to get to completion.
Flacco set in the pistol. First down at the 46. Handoff by Flacco. Can't find space, and this will be a loss of 1 on the play. And now here's the Jags defense. Their specialty, taking the football away, and they're right up there with the best of them. Play fake. Had it for a moment, but the ball is knocked out incomplete.
Jones has really hit hard that time. And I know the football hit his hands, but when a defender times it perfectly like that, with that much power and speed going into that receiver, you are going to let that football go. That's human nature. Really good job by the defensive player. Jim, when you get in these situations, there's not much you can do. Third and long, not easy to pick up first downs in these type of situations.
The Ravens snap it at the 41.
That's a missed opportunity, and now they'll have to bring out the defense.
The Jaguars getting set for the field goal try.
Let's go, guys.
Puts it through the uprights. Needed plenty of leg on that one. Let's see how they back up the big play here. Flacco's got it in the gun. Has his man. Smith's taken down at the 49.
All the quarterbacks in the NFL, they'd all be great if they had all day to throw like this. When you give an average quarterback this kind of time, he turns into a great quarterback.
The Ravens have been involved in some tight games these past 2 weeks. They won one last week, but now they trail in another close one, Phil.
Jim, in these close games, which we seem to see almost every single week, it usually comes down to which team doesn't turn the football over.
2nd and 4. Smith's got the catch and the first.
When you play a cover 3 defense, you protect against the deep pass, but the problem is all the underneath stuff is wide open, and the quarterback is taking advantage of that.
Got the completion. Pitters met after a gain of 8.
Quarterbacks love throwing the football on first down. Usually, it's the easiest defense to throw against. They do a nice job that time. They get some good yards, and it's almost a first down.
The Ravens from the 22. Tackles made, and the first down is picked up.
Nothing fancy about that, but it's a good run. Gets a first down. Now the offense has 3 more chances.
This next play will be run from inside the 20, and a week ago, they were sensational inside the red zone. First down at the 18. Here's the handoff. Kozlowski's there to take him down.
The Jaguars defense, they got backed up in their own red zone, but you know what? They came through that time. There's a run play. They were waiting for it, and they stopped the offense for a very short gain.
Offense lines up here. 2nd down and 9. Flacco over in the promised land. Touchdown. That's going to be a timeout. Charge. After the long gain, let's see what they do here. They'll run it here off the left side. And he's going to be tackled right around the 37. That last running play was good for only a yard, so it's 2nd down and 9. Wide receivers stacked up on this play. Flacco from the shotgun. Gets it out for the completion. That tackle was made at the 27-yard line.
Quarterback that time realized it was zone coverage. He just waited for the defense to get out of position, and he threw it to the open hole.
Offense lines up here. Toss to the outside. And at the 25, he'll be brought down. It's now 2nd down and 7 after the 3-yard rush. They're going to run it on the toss. Third down here. Offense trying to pick up the first. Jones lined up in the slot. Takes it again. They've got him behind the line of scrimmage. The Jaguars call a timeout. Their first. This will be a 38-yard field goal attempt. Converts on the 3.
Well, you come out there on the field as a defense. The offense has great field position. You've got to...
The Jaguars call on the punting unit. This punt will be returned. Jones there to make the tackle. First down, offense readying for the snap. Jones is in the slot. Play action fake, looking to throw. They bring him to the turf. Coming up, 2nd down. Made, and the first down is picked up. First down here. The Ravens call a timeout here. They have 0 timeout. The Jaguars come out in the nickel. The give. Drag to the ground. Looks like he's still about a yard short of the first.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
Joe Flacco will take it right from the center. Play action. Out to Smith. Muscles through the defender. Smith's brought down after picking up 11 on this play.
Keep the momentum on your side. You got a lead here in the second half. Nice play that time. You pick up the first down. Let's see if you can take advantage of it.
1st and 10. Handoff made. Picks up maybe 3. Coming off last week, you would think this team would build on that running attack, but that has not been the case here today.
Yeah, so much has to click for an offense to run the football well. Of course, we need the offensive line to block well, but you also need tight ends and the wide receivers to get it done. I think that's why they have struggled here today.
After that run, 3rd and 8 for the offense. Flacco will take it from the gun. Has it right on the sideline, inbounds. And as we see here, it hasn't been the best couple of games for this guy as he hasn't found a way to stay involved in the passing game.
Yeah, I want to say to him, don't get frustrated. Just keep working hard, and the football will find its way to you.
And a touchback here will bring the ball out to the 20. They're in punting formation. Going to try his luck here. Dan picks up about 3.
Well, I can't blame the punt return at that time. That was just excellent coverage by the punt team.
Offense lines up here. The defense gets the sack.
I don't know if they were confused or not, but the left side of the offensive line that time, they were not aggressive. They got pushed back, and they give up a sack of the quarterback.
They'll go ground. Nowhere to go as this will be a loss of 3. Defense has ruled today's game, Phil.
Yeah, the defense is dominating, and I'm going to be honest, it's fun to watch. Every once in a while, I like to see the offense take a beating. The NFL, it's all about the offense. It's nice to see the defense dominate.
Makes the catch, but didn't get the feet down. Incomplete.
Defensive coordinators love this situation, don't they? 3rd and long, they can do just about anything.
Before we go any further, they're going to take another look at the last play. There's no question he caught the ball, but there is a question whether or not he got both feet in bounds.
Well, first off, you want to make sure it's a clean catch on the sidelines. Does he have possession of the football? And then once you declare he has possession of the football, let's look down at both feet, see if they're in bounds, and don't forget, you must maintain possession of the football as you go to the ground.
They went to the booth, and it was not verified. They are close enough to a first to go for it here on 4th down. Wide receivers are bunched up. The Ravens have it at the 29. Handoff. Ooh, they failed to pick up the first, and the ball will go back to the other side. The Jaguars can tie it up with the point after. He made it. The Jaguars about to kick the football away, and that'll bring their defense. Nickel formation for the defense here. 1st down at the 20. Tackled at the 29-yard line.
If you're an offensive lineman and you can line up and just run the football straight ahead and pick up those kind of yards, you are going to get into the head of the defense. You're basically saying we're tougher than you are, and we're just going to come right at you. Nothing like seeing a complete offense. That's what we're watching here today. Yes, we know they can throw it, but what they're showing us here, they can grind out some first downs running the football too.
And now they'll be on the other side of the 50 after this play. We'll switch sides and take a quick break as the third quarter comes to a close here in downtown Baltimore, Maryland. The Ravens possess the football and try to take advantage of a big gainer right at the end of the third. Here they come back to the line after picking up over 20 yards on that last play. And here's the toss. A tackle behind the line.
Got to give the defense some credit. On first down, there's so many things the offense can do. They were ready for that play, and they stopped it.
He'll get it again. Left side. Gains 5. Third down. Joe Flacco will take it right from the center. He'll throw it over the middle. He's brought to a halt.
Again, they got momentum on their side right now. They are making everything work. That was a nice play. They pick up another first down, and they got a good drive going here.
First down at the 22, and a gain of 4.
Teams in the NFL spend about 30-40% of their time all week long practicing plays in the red zone. So there's a lot they can do here. Let's see if they come up with something that works.
Takes another handoff. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Good job on that touchdown. That puts them ahead. And it's always, of course, better to be ahead than behind.
The Jaguars with a PAT to tie the contest. Driving extra point is good. Got a tie game here now, and what's been a good one so far. Let's see what they do on first down following that huge play. Screen. This will just go as an incompletion on the screen.
Incompletion by the quarterback that time. It was good, tight, man-to-man coverage.
The game is tied, and time is a factor. 2nd and 10. They'll run it. Here's the handoff. Shrugs off the first hit. Babin's going to make the tackle.
Well, the head coach loves to run the football, and that's why this running back is one of the top 10 in the NFL in rushing attempts. And they keep giving it to him. He shows his toughness by picking up some yards.
New set of downs now after picking up the first on the ground. Jones is lined up now as a slot receiver. From the gun, Flacco has his man. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field. 2 minutes to go in the second half. Offense lines up here. The Ravens will take the snap from the 45. Throws the pass. Pulls it in. And he's going to be tackled right around the 43.
When you can't hit the quarterback or put pressure on him, there's not much you're going to get done then. That time, quarterback had time and throws it down the field for another completion.
The Ravens take it from the 43. Flip to the outside. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down.
This offense counts on this running back every single week, and he delivers. The top rusher in the NFL once again breaks tackles, makes a beautiful run, and picks up big yards.
First down at the 32. Feeds him again. He's taken down at the 30. The Jaguars in a tie game will call a timeout. They clearly want the ball back with a chance to do something. Jones is going to get set in the slot for this snap. 2nd and 8. They want to keep feeding him the football. Gets about 9 on the play. The Jaguars will, of course, call the timeout now to stop the clock. The Ravens come to the line, fourth quarter, with 2 timeouts remaining. They bring in the extra tight end. First down at the 21. Back to the ground. Watson's in on the tackle. The Jaguars defense will stop the clock here with under 2 to go as they want to preserve the clock. Second down after going to the ground game the first play. Jones, a receiver in the slot. Right back to him one more time. When you define yourself as a running team, which this team does, then it's no surprise to see them continue to make plays on the ground, Phil.
You can't be good at everything. And this team, their bread and butter, what is it? It's running the football. So they determined before the season, we are going to be a running football team.
Runs it across for the score. Touchdown.
Well, he's one of the best in the NFL when it comes to finding his way into the end zone. That time he finds a way to get in there and get the touchdown.
Memorable game this truly was. For Phil Simms, Danielle Bellini, and Larry Ridley, Jim Nantz saying so long for now, and we leave you with the GMC Never Say Never moment of the game.
Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Here we've got two teams who will look to their running backs to try to control the pace of the game. It's the Texans going up against the Ravens. Now let's go to Jim Nantz and Phil Simms for this Week 16 matchup.
Ravens, Texans coming up here on EA Sports. Getting ready now for a pivotal Week 16 matchup. Hello, friends.
and happy holidays. Merry Christmas. Jim Nance and Phil Simms getting set for kickoff, and hope you're having a great holiday season. We got some football coming your way.
Yeah, we do. You know, when the weather gets cold and it gets this time of year, the games, the players know it's getting near the end, and every game is important because your dreams of going to the Super Bowl, you're still there. To get there, you probably need to win this game here today.
So that means Jacoby Jones will be back for the opening kick. The Texans ready to get this action started. The Texans lined up in the nickel. Out of the gun. He'll fire it out to the left. Smith's tackled down at the 32.
You got to be agile when you make these kind of catches, running these short drag routes across the field. That time we saw the agility of the receiver. Nice catch.
First down at the 32. Complete to Jones. That's a gain of 6.
That was a nice job by the offense. It just puts them in a better position. Nice little throw and catch.
Offense lines up here. Second down, 4 to go. They'll go ground. They knocked them down behind the line of scrimmage.
The Texans defense is just one of the best in the NFL. What a job that time of the run play. They get penetration, they get in the backfield, and they make the tackle for a loss.
The Ravens have it at the 34. Gets it out for the completion. Bites off the hit. And he's brought down right at the 42.
That's a nice route on the outside. Nice throw by the quarterback. Puts him in good position to keep moving and get a first down.
They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. Offense lines up here. Looking to go up top again on first down. Jones got the catch and the first.
Quarterbacks love throwing the football against cover 3. The defense is trying to stop the big pass plays down the field so you can clearly see when somebody's around the receiver. Throw it out there near the sideline. Get these easy completions.
Second down coming up. Joe Flacco will take it right from the center. Complete to Jones. Jackson, that time, in on that tackle.
Wide receivers get scared sometimes running that slant route. They know their linebackers inside running towards them because they're watching the quarterback's eyes.
First and 10. Flacco to his tight end, Pitta, and picks up maybe 3 or 4.
I think the best thing to say about that play, it's just it gained a few yards, so that's what you do. All plays don't score. Sometimes you just want to pick up a couple yards.
Second down and 6. How about that run? Touchdown.
Good job that time by the offense, scoring that touchdown and putting them ahead. And when you get ahead in a football game in the National Football League, it makes you relax and you play better.
The punter awaits the snap.
Let's go, let's go, let's go, guys.
He's going to try and return this one. Good piece of tackling. They face first down. Jones is lined up in the slot. To the ground. And a run right up the middle. He stacked up at that point. And now they'll try over again on second down. Joe Flacco will take it right from the center. Here's the handoff, and they'll run it. Tackles made. Third down coming up. They're hoping to do a better job converting today than they did last week. The first quarter is behind us, and we'll step aside as you watch the NFL on EA Sports. We're back here in this low-scoring affair. On the way, third down. Pitta's usually a tight end, but he's in the backfield this time. Looks to his left. Smith's got it. First down.
Flacco's job is to sell that play fake, and boy, did he do it that time. It fooled the defense, and they get the completion.
The Ravens coaching staff probably wouldn't mind avoiding these close games every week, but right now they're winning another tightly contested game.
Well, sure, I'm sure they wouldn't mind the blowout victories, but that's not going to happen. I think everybody in this league knows it's how you do in the close game that defines what you're going to be. Are you going to be a playoff team or a team that doesn't make the playoffs?
Smith's in the slot. Looking across the middle. Brought down at the 26.
The slant route made famous by the West Coast offense, something that really I thought came in the league when Bill Walsh started with the 49ers in 1979.
First down following the long play. In on the stop.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
The Texans defense now is going to go nickel. Trying to work that left side. Incomplete. The offense heads to the line for the 7th play of the drive. The Texans defense now loading up, expecting pass with a dime defense. 3rd and 4. And that pass is going out of bounds, incomplete. This will be a field goal try for Tucker. And he converts here on the field goal try.
Well, Jim,
Joe Flacco will take it right from the center. First down at the 36. He'll throw it over the middle. Flacco gets it over to Torrey Smith. That's a pickup of 14.
well, when you play this type of defense where you play cover 3, in other words, you have 3 defenders playing one in the middle, one right, and one left. Well, the weakness of that defense is going to be underneath. So slant patterns, they're pretty easy against this cover 3.
Halftime is coming up, but first we reach the 2-minute warning. The Texans with 2 extra defensive backs in the dime. Flacco standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap.
Quarterbacks love to see a receiver have this type of play. Even though he doesn't make the catch, the effort is outstanding, and he's given everything he has to make that catch.
3rd and 1. Gets the handle here. Off the right side. And he's tackled at the 32-yard line. And we knew, talking with both teams, how much the running game would be a focus today, and for good reason. Here's a running back doing tremendous things out there, as he has all year long.
I think that's what's really incredible. And if both teams do exactly what they wanted to do, the offense says we want to run, the defense says we got to stop it. How about it? The offense, once again, overpowering the defense.
On this passing down, the defense comes out in the nickel. The Ravens from the 32. They'll meet him this time behind the line.
Look up at that scoreboard. You're leading the football game, so we have a 3rd and long situation. So you've got to know that. Manage the game. Don't take a chance.
3rd and 12 to go. And it's out of bounds, incomplete.
Jim, when you get in these situations, there's not much you can do. 3rd and long, not easy to pick up first downs in these type of situations.
The field goal attempt is good. It's good.
Well, even though the
Baronis will line up for the field goal try.
the kick is good. The kick is good from downtown. So that's going to do it for the first half. Ravens are up here in this one.
We welcome you in now for the EA Sports Halftime Report presented by Verizon. Now let's take a look.
This play set up by the long gainer. Smith's got it, and a first.
Jim, the offensive coordinator's done a terrific job so far here today. He's got his team winning. They're in the red zone. Let's see how clever he's going to be on this call.
Jones lined up now as a slot receiver. Handoff by Flacco, and that picks up 3.
The Texans defensive coordinator, he's going to be happy with the results there. He was guessing run inside the red zone. That's what he's got, and they were ready for it, and they gave up very little yardage.
Here's the handoff, and that's a gain of 9.
First down by the offense inside the red zone. Can the defense show them something different here and keep them from scoring a touchdown?
So first and goal to go.
Again, staying with the safe plays.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the first down play that time by the offense, and now they have a good situation.
Offense lines up here.
Second and goal from the 9. They call his number once more. Cushing's there to make the stop. And now looking at these numbers, it's quite a drop-off for this back who really played well just a week ago.
You know, Jim, it's hard to run the football consistently in the NFL. We know that. And also, think about this. Running backs, they get beat up so much, it's hard for them to come out and be at the top of their game every single week.
The defense loading up on the line, getting set for this snap.
Flacco's going to take it from the gun.
Touchdown, Ravens. All set to punt here. He's going to challenge the punt coverage. The tackle is made.
The Ravens bring their offense back on the field for their next drive.
It's a dime look for the defense on this play. First down and 10. Brings it in. We don't always get to see defensive matchups these days, but today it's been exactly that. Low-scoring game, and it's because both defenses have really stepped up and done their job.
Yeah, a lot of people look at games like this and go, oh, that's boring. I think it's fun to see because we don't get to see it too often. And what it does, it puts a lot of pressure on the players and especially the coaches to make decisions that are going to give their team a chance to win in a game like this.
Joe Flacco will take it right from the center. They'll run it here.
Good job that time by the offense. Power run gets them a few yards.
Double tight end formation. Second down and 1. Tackle's made, and that'll move the chains. They're able to move the chains after that last run.
And that's going to do it for the third quarter. We'll be back from the site of Super Bowl 38 here in Houston for the start of the fourth after the break.
First down here after the run. Offense lines up here.
The final quarter begins with this snap.
And the tackle is made at the 48-yard line. Second down and 2 to go after the running play.
Joe Flacco will take it right from the center. Keeps it here.
Has the reception all alone.
Smith's tackled down at the 15. The offense picks up another first down and extends this drive.
They are, Jim. They're marching down the field, and I give all the credit to the offensive line. They are dominating the defense right now.
That long gain sets them up here on this play.
Flacco's back in shotgun formation. It's a touchdown.
I give all the credit to the wide receiver here. What a route. Fooled the defender. He is wide open. Nice throw by the quarterback for the touchdown.
A short field goal try on the way.
Let's go, guys.
The kick is good.
Well, it's a beautiful drive down the field. Long drive by the offense. They do not get the 7 points, but they're fortunate they do get the field goal try, and they make it.
The Texans for the extra point.
Let's go, guys.
And the extra point is good. The Ravens will be receiving the kickoff.
The long drive continues. Takes it out of the eye.
They'll mark him at the 41. The Texans are going to burn the first of their 3 timeouts right here. Joe Flacco will take it right from the center. The Ravens snap it at the 41.
Ryan Cushing puts it into that play.
Defense now signaling for a timeout.
New set of downs now after picking up the first on the ground.
Takes a knee. And the defense will use one of its timeouts right here.
Second down here. They've come out in the dime package.
Takes the knee.
Third down now. Loading up with extra defensive backs in the dime.
Takes the knee.
He'll try this one from 55.
The kick in. It's through there. The kick is good.
You got to take advantage of good field position. The offense doesn't do it that time. I know they get 3 points out of it. Nice kick, but still a letdown for the offense.
What a memorable game this truly was. For Phil Simms, Danielle Bellini, and Larry Ridley, Jim Nantz saying so long for now, and we leave you with the GMC Never Say Never moment of the game.
Okay, chat, man, I think want to wrap things up there, man. As always, man, like I said, I appreciate you guys for taking out time out to watch the stream, man. Most importantly, man, thanks for clicking on the stream. Other than that, I remind you to rest your afternoon, chat. See you boys in the next one, chat. Take care.